I think we're already seeing that a lot of customers are experimenting with this new technology, and the typical struggle is what we see is that not all projects will actually make it to production. And MIT brought out quite a astonishing research, and they basically say that 95% of all GenAI initiatives will never make it into production. That's quite a terrible statement, I guess, but it shows that we're experimenting as organizations. And I think one of the key things I've seen myself when I speak to customers, it's about the expectations, what they had on the performance of LLMs and what they get out. It's not always the quality they expected it. They threw in a lot of data, but it didn't give it it didn't produce the right results. And that's because of the data issue. I think there's a bit of a mismatch that we think that LLMs can do miracles, right? Because ChatGPT can give any answer you can ask it, but it is not always accurate. And I think in business context, you need to be super accurate on your results. So the data quality is the next big thing for us to tackle. And I typically spend a lot of time with my customers to help them to get ready for this. And it's a very simple model that we work with in helping our customers. And when a customer has this idea about introducing an AI application, we do a bit of a portfolio or an analysis, and we ask it several questions, and we get to an ambition level. How complex is the application really that you want to build? And we see a lot of differences. So some type of use cases, they are about textual AI capabilities, so summarization of documents or a little bit of workflow assistance. These are the simple AI use cases, and we see a lot of success there. So when a customer comes to me with an idea, I try to test it. Is it in this category? Yes or no? And if it's in this category, there's a lot of work to be done on the app itself, but not a lot on the AI and not a lot on the data. You can feed it with existing data. It's an easy example. And in the context of medical, I took just an example. These are things like summarization of text or a generation of a letter, which is pretty common things. You can do that easily. Data is there. You don't have to train AI a lot. So it's an easy win. So that's a good example of where to start. There's also sometimes the expectation that AI can take actions based on the data, which is a little bit more difficult because you need a good set of data in order for AI to do the right things here. So typical examples would be decisions on a clinical level. You can imagine if you're the patient, you want to make sure that the AI takes the right decision. So these may sound simple, but they're more complex. And the real essence is that data is super important here. You need to have the right data for your AI to do the right things. And there's even a more complete difficult example. It's about the transformation examples where you have multiple agents working together, and there the AI is a difficult factor. Multi-agent orchestration is still very difficult. So really what I'm trying to say here is if you have an idea about what you want to do with AI, do an assessment of what it really takes to build that application for you to be successful. And again, this is quite hard. So these are the things we see quite successful. These are less successful. And the simple fact is that data and the AI technology is very complex still. So with Mendix, we're also embarking on a mission to embrace the whole data aspect.